Hi. Okay, so I have kind of a weird angle here, but hello. There's my dog. You will hear him at some point. Hi, Scouty Scout. So I've named my channel. It is now called This, That, and the Other because I have lots going on in my life. I have lots of side businesses, my business, my interest. I just have a lot going on. So I just named it This, That, and the Other, and I just figured that is a perfect name for this channel for right now. Who knows? It may change in the future. So I've got a lot to talk about today. So therefore my table is full with information that I want to share with you. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps it grow. I hope I continue on doing it. I love doing this. I love sharing information that will help improve your life. So what I'm going to talk about first, I've got this is kind of an, oh wow, I didn't realize this was shipped, but this is an old cup. Let's see, it's from Carlsbad Caverns. And I usually don't have a coffee in the afternoon. I don't know what has happened. I remember when I was younger, I would take, if anyone remembers No Doze, do y'all know No Doze, like don't doze? It was just a tablet full of caffeine that I would take right before my finals. It did not work. I could take No Doze and go right to sleep. But I don't know what has happened as I've gotten older. I drink a cup of coffee, and I don't think it'll happen now because it is middle of the day. It's not later in the afternoon, but I can drink a cup of the coffee and suddenly I can't sleep all night long. So I'm not exactly sure what the deal is with that, but I have my coffee, and I don't think coffee is bad for you. I drink one in second cup today, but that's just because, you know what I love in this coffee, and this is one thing I wanted to share, and look, ESMR. Oh, it's ASMR. Wait, ASMR. I think it's ASMR. You know, when you like to hear all that and all the little whatever. Anyway, I don't really like to hear it, but some people do. People like to hear people crunch to, I don't know. Anyway, like this kind of noise. I think it's ASMR. Okay, this is forget that. Okay, I'm totally off track. This is what is in my coffee. It is Laird superfood creamer. I feel like I tried this once before, and I'm really big in supporting people. So if someone has started something new, I'm like, oh, I like them. I'm going to support them. I'm going to buy something. Laird Hamilton is married to Gabrielle Reese, and she's wrote the book Big Girl in the Middle way back when. I read it. It was probably in the 90s. She's about 6'6", 6'1". She played beach volleyball. She may have played court volleyball too, but for sure beach volleyball. She married a professional surfer, Laird Hamilton. Anyway, they are into health and fitness and all of that. But this is yummy, 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 yummy. I'm trying to drink coffee, but with natural creamer, because why would you want to do something good for you? Like, because coffee is pretty good for you if you're drinking it with fresh grounds. And by the way, I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. I'm not giving any medical advice. Always go to your doctor or research yourself or something, a doctor you trust. So this superfood creamer has lion's mane in it, and it is keto friendly because it only has 1 gram of carbs in the whole thing, in your whole serving. So I'll tell you what lion's mane is good for. Yep, I've got my paper here. Okay, lion's mane, good for and what is lion's mane? It's a mushroom. Lion's mane is a mushroom, and it's called lion's mane because it looks like a lion's mane. What is it good for? Cognitive enhancement. And now these are all have studies attached to it, but I'm not going to go over all of that. So cognitive enhancement I'm sorry, wait a minute. Hold up. I'm reading the wrong paper. Wait a minute, I've got too many things going on today. Lion's mane, we got it right here. The benefits, and by the way, these have been used in Chinese medicine for centuries, and thank goodness we bring a little bit of Eastern to our Western. What is it good for? Okay, so lion's mane is good for helping inflammation. Remember, if you have chronic inflammation, it leads to disease in the body. So health conditions like heart disease, arthritis, cancer, can be caused through chronic inflammation. So lion's mane helps that and decreases your inflammation. And I talked about cognitive enhancement. That's something else that I'm going to talk to you about, but that's also for lion's mane. It fights dementia and other brain diseases. These are, again, I'm not telling you any health advice, but go look it up for yourself. It reduces anxiety and depression. So they did a study with Japanese women, and I think it was just 30 Japanese women, but they showed that those who were given lion's mane versus those that were not given lion's mane, it had sort of an antidepressant effect. So that's what lion's mane is good for. Nerve regeneration. Lion's mane mushrooms contain chemicals that might promote the growth and survival and function of both new and mature nerve cells. And what are nerve cells important for? And what are nerve cells important for? Why should they be healthy? Well, it could help a long list of conditions, including Parkinson's, stroke, Huntington's disease, MS, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, and then any nerve injuries. It could manage diabetes and fight stomach ulcers. And so that is what's healthy about lion's mane. You can get it in supplements, tablet form, powder form. This obviously is a powder form. This is a mocha, and it is in a powder. I'll open this up for you. It's got pretty good packaging. You know how you open some of those things and they don't close very well? This one closes, which is so important. So this, I'm almost finished with that, but this is what that looks like on the inside. There you go. Okay, next thing I want to talk about. That's my lion's mane. I'll put that to the side. Let's see if I can, I'll just do all the health stuff first. Maybe I might mix it up with some candle stuff. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, I am going to open up. This is Methylene Blue. Has anyone heard about, you'll hear my dog in the background, by the way. Has anyone heard of Methylene Blue? I am not getting paid for, sponsored by anyone, although if I grow my channel, why not? Hey, sponsor me. I'm all for it. This brand is Meraki. I have not tried it, but I'm unboxing it right here with you right here. What is Methylene Blue? Well, I'm going to show you what the bottle looks like. And I'll probably undo it so you can see what it actually looks like on the inside. Okay, I'll put this to the side with my other box. By the way, I've got lots of stuff happening. I am eventually getting shelves. Yay, I bought them. And it will house all my candles, all my products, all that stuff. Right now, I have grown pretty quickly, and so my table has been full of stuff. So it's time to get my dining room and breakfast room table back. Okay, Methylene Blue. This is a nice little glass bottle. I hope that I can easily take this off so that I can show you. Yep, that's easy to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have not taken this yet, and I think you just take a dropper full a day, but don't quote me. I will have to look that up. But Methylene Blue is blue, and that's really dark blue, but it is blue. I have avoided buying this. Now, my doctor told me, try Methylene Blue. And he said, but remember, it's blue. That means it is filtered through your body, yes, but it will leave a ring around your toilet that's blue. So I have not tried that yet because of that reason. Methylene Blue, I'm going to give you all the benefits of Methylene Blue. Cognitive, now we're here. Cognitive enhancement, longevity, vitality, and these are all done with studies attached to it. Skin and hair health, enhanced mood and focus. Always choose, also when you're choosing any kind of supplements, make sure you do some research on, is this a good supplement? Is it pure? Is it pharmaceutical grade? Are there reviews? Don't just buy just anything. Anyway, here's my next. The dosage says, depending on the low doses are therapeutic while higher doses could be toxic. Just because someone says your doctor says take this, that doesn't mean more is better. You've got to really research that. Ask your doctor what the dose is that you should be taking and so forth. And also, by the way, you could have some medication that you're taking that could contradict or be be a contraindication to take while you're taking another medication. There could be some kind of interaction. So please don't just look and say, oh, someone's taking this, they say it's healthy. Sometimes they contradict each other. Sometimes they could be toxic. So just be really careful with that. So always do your research and always ask your doctor that you trust. Not every doctor knows, by the way. So find the doctor that would be interested in looking at alternative supplements, maybe even some Eastern, like I just talked about, lion's mane or methylene blue, which would be something that is natural or a nutraceutical. I think it might be called a nutraceutical, I'm not sure. So if you have, let's see, I'm sorry. That's all I have on this one. That's it. It says to maximize the benefits, choose a pharmaceutical grade, combine with light therapy, monitor long-term effects. There you go. That's my methylene blue. I'm going quick because I don't want this to be a 40-minute video. I'm going to mix a little bit of candle stuff with this. Okay. So I think the last time I spoke, even though I have lots of stuff, I do, on the table, I do like to be organized. So I will be clearing this off after I do this video. I'm going to go through, and I talked about I opened up Brambleberry the other day, and I'm going to tell you how they smell. This is warm vanilla sugar, and I think I told you I'm not a fan of vanilla. So I asked my husband, and I made a candle out of it. All the ones that I love are right here. And guess what? My warm vanilla sugar is not here because I did not like how it smelled. I thought my husband did, but it must be another one. So warm vanilla sugar, I don't like vanilla. But if you do, that smells good. I don't know. I did not choose it as one of my favorites once it was made into a candle. So let's go on to the ones that I did. Emerald Agave. Oh my gosh. So this is all Brambleberry. For those that are candle makers, it is the most clean. And as you see, I smelled it. I smelled it. I burned it. Hello. I burned it. It smells fabulous from the bottle and fabulous on the burn. It is so good. This is going to be one of my fragrances for sure. So that is that. And then I'm going to go to the next one, and I have them all labeled. Kentucky Bourbon. Oh, this is the one that my husband liked. And the one I did not like. There may be, I'm not sure what you can, I have all of it listed in my last video, what the scent notes are. My husband loved this one. This is why it's important to get other people to experience your candles, because what you like, other people may not, and vice versa. He loved this one. Me, not so much. But it is a good scent, so maybe it's a more masculine scent. I'm not sure, though. I do like masculine scents, so I don't know. Okay, so let's go to the next one, Violet Mood and Dance. Oh gosh, so this was one of my favorites too. It smells exactly, oh my gosh, the way it burned. Sometimes they don't burn exactly the same, and you're like, gosh, I don't smell anything, or it smells different. And this one smells yummy. Violet Moon Dance smelled great on the burn. I used apricot coconut wax, which I love. It's clean, it's non-toxic, and it gives very smooth tops. And it's just a beautiful burn. Violet Moon Dance, yummy. That along with my Emerald Agave are my two favorites. So the next one, oh, and I need to make Peach Prosecco. That is next. That will be my next one. I keep talking about that. Okay, so I have blended this is so unfair for me to talk about this because it's a proprietary formula, because I worked really hard at blending it. But what I have it in a hand soap. So I guess the takeaway from this would be, do not give up on blending formulas that are specific to you, your likes, and maybe something that is a proprietary formula that you will not give away, but it's going to be something that will sell and that you love, and that I feel like everyone is going to love this. Long story short, it smells great in a hand soap, and thank goodness it smells even better in the candle. I could smell it when it wasn't burning. I blew it out, took it away, put another candle there. Even though I could smell that candle, once that candle was finished burning, and went back to this one. The fragrance, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, this is yummy. This is called the Huntsman, and I believe this is a hive and honey fragrance, and it smells really good. It's a masculine, almost like a cologne. I do love that. I'm putting all these here because these are the ones that I'm going to actually now make candles from. Okay, my new thing. Let's see, you know what I'm going to go to? I am going to mix it up. We talked about methylene blue. We talked about lion's mane. We've talked about some candles. And now I'm going to do an unboxing from indigo. Okay, so one of my clients told me, they're like, oh, if you can find these fragrances at another store, I'm not going to tell you who does toxic. Oh, I wish I could name it, but I'm not going to. They're toxic, though. You got to watch it. They'll say non-toxic, and then their ingredient list is that long. So be careful. What's so important, I think, is just taking away some of those toxic things. You don't have to be perfect, but take them away from your house. Anyway, she wanted me to find something called Rain-Kissed Leaves and Coconut Lime Verbena. And I smell that they do smell great. It's not necessarily something I choose, but she absolutely loved it. And she felt that it smelled exactly like that. So it is a dupe. And you'll know what the dupe is if you go and look. This is Indigo. The name of the company is Indigo. And you'll know if you look up Rain-Kissed Leaves, this is a dupe. I guess I can tell you because it's on their website. So why am I keeping it a secret? Bath and Body Works. So this is a dupe, a natural, non-toxic dupe for those. So I will be making either lotions, hand soaps, or candles out of that. Okay, what else is going on with you guys over there? Okay, I tell you what's going on with me. I am listening to a fabulous series by Joe Dispenza. I think last time I might have read some quotes, and let me look at my time here. I'm 20 minutes. I might be 20 minutes. Maybe I just have 24 minutes. Maybe I just have a few minutes remaining on the space, so I'm going to go fast. I amaze myself that I don't know how I'm talking so long, but I do. I'm talking this whole time. I don't know. I guess I have a lot going on in my head and in my life. But I'm watching and listening to Joe Dispenza's series called Rewired. And it's through Gaia, Gaia. And I did a free trial, so you can do a free trial through there and listen to as many as you want. And if you feel like you want to do a month to month, you can. You can also do it for a year, which is a lot cheaper. But Joe Dispenza's Rewiring, some of the takeaways is he really goes through the science of the brain, what causes emotions, and he feels like if your thoughts can cause disease, which we know, anxiety, all that stuff can cause things, that your thoughts can also cure. So he talks about rewiring your brain. I would definitely recommend this series. Again, I am not getting paid by them, but hey, Joe, hit me up. I don't know. I have a few subscribers. Okay. So the takeaway would be, it talks about understanding your neuroplasticity. What is that? It's the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. So it talks about that the brain is, I guess, soft or malleable and can change just because you're wired one way. And some people are like, well, that's just the way I am. No, it can be if you choose it to be. But it can also change. You can change your thoughts, your emotions, and based on any experiences you've had. The takeaway from that is you're not doomed to live in the same mental and emotional state forever. Your brain can be rewired. The next step is meditation. He feels that part of reprogramming, I know this is a hard one for you guys, and it's a hard one for me. The beginning of this year, I said that I was going to meditate. Well, I have not done that yet, but I'm listening to series talking about meditation, so I feel like that counts. By regularly meditating, individuals can move beyond their past conditioning and begin to think, feel, and behave in new ways. So, for example, something you hear elicits some response in you. Always. It's like maybe butterflies in your stomach, or your heart races, whatever it is. That can be rewired, because that state is not a great state to live in. And so it just says become, let's see, the takeaway, meditation's not just for relaxation, it's a powerful tool for rewiring. Then breaking the habit of being yourself. What does that mean? It's a concept of how our thoughts shape our reality. And I realize I'm saying, I'm hopefully I'm not going to do that so much as I go on with filming these episodes. He explains that most people live their lives in a state of survival, where stress and fear dominate their daily experiences. The key takeaway is to transform your life. You need to stop living in reaction to your environment and start consciously creating the reality through mindful awareness. And I'm trying to hurry up here. The next is the science of healing. Healing is not just a physical process. By changing your mental and emotional state, you can achieve your body's ability to heal and regenerate. And the final one is creating your future. By changing your personality, you change your personal reality. What that means is, if you have a prolonged emotional reaction on something, that's your mood. If it continues, that's your temperament. And if it continues, that's your personality, and that all can be changed. I did have a couple of more things to talk about. I feel like that might be enough. I'm at 23 minutes. Oh my gosh. So that's a long time to be talking. I have a couple of new fun things that I'm doing, molds and wax melt. I'll get into that next time. But be with community. Get rid of all those non-toxic things. Hang out with your family. Rewire that brain. Decrease that stress. Take a nap to regenerate yourselves. And I will see you next time. Bye.